team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Texas Rd2. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kurt Mercer. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's good field position starting to drop. Direct snap to the back. Tackle, but first down.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. The running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Play action here on first down. Bring the pressure and down he goes.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. As they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Yeah, momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's Jackson. Tackle made after a solid game to stop the ball for 3rd and 1.
This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He has first down yardage at the 46.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Oh, what a cut. Still going. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Gators, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Took contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
The QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Using his legs, it's Mills. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? The 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Contact as he let the ball go. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
This is just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open the close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
It's a toss to the left side. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. This quarterback on fire today. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Well, he's got a crease here. Look out. And he steps out of bounds. But that's an excellent return to set up the offense in good position. Takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They get the completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you to sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackle made after a short return. The pick ends that drive.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Hand off to the right side. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain in that play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
First down here for this offense. Catch the defense with the draw. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
Well, that is exactly how you draw it up right there. A draw play. It's any time you want to make the defense think that you're going to throw the football. They're worried about the ball going downfield, and you sneak it to the back, hand it off with all kinds of room to run. Nice, well-designed play, and a good job of accelerating upfield there by the back.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Longhorns. Still no answer for this offense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point makes it 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Takes the toss and heads left. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have the ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. We're going to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Powers through. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Sticking with the running game. Crosses the 35. Finding space at the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, Florida.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he steps out of bounds at the 15. That's where they'll start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Grab down the middle. It's Mills. Finding some room with the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers and vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Convert to PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The Gators offense retakes the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. That's good for 1st down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Checks this down with the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Looking to throw yet again. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Gators are on the move here. and mix it up with a run. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play to pick and then that return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Gonna run it. It's Mills. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Powering through the tackle. They're bringing down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a 1st down.
So this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Handoff heading left. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The quarterback's got it on the option. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Who's going to come up with it? Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch.
Another example of taking care of the on how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the 1st half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's Terry. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. The offense trying to cap a really impressive 1st half, trying to punch it in here and build on this lead before halftime. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught in the backfield. It's Mills. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
Ball at the 6-yard line now. It's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball for 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Important second down play coming up. Handoff to the single back. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss and run. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Off the on-ball, caught to the right. Brought down to crosses midfield to the 46. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here. What a catch! Oh, he fumbles! The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. He makes the catch. You earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Going for his running back. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, as you know, this first half has been less than stellar, to put it mildly, but this could be a jolt. This is something that they can build off when they get back out there after halftime.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver makes the catch. He bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. The ball is caught. Breaking free at midfield. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they get him down. What will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the third quarter. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. He's got room to run. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
With the catch, it's Singleton. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Here's a rental now. They go to the wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Pitch play to the back. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, comes up with 6.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Toss play to the outside. As the first down is still going. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a whirl with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
They'll try to root him on first and goal. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here's the toss play. Leonard heads outside. To the 25. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. They'll toss it to the back. Going toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, it's great to see the old traditional option executed to perfection. The running back knew right where to be, didn't panic when the ball was headed his way, and then once he got into space, it was smooth sailing all the way to the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Moves out of the pocket. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. It's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Anytime you see a defense sit back and cover 2, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep.
It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of, so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up.
Here we go.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of postseason.
Run it up the middle, but stop for no gain. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. For the receiver. Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
I think this receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They're going to run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle. A shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Press coverage now from the secondary. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Trying for a 4th down completion. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback takes off, now looking to scramble. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds. And a good gain and a 1st down.
They get it back, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Defense kind of
lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Dumps it down to the back. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Looking to throw it again. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into coverage that time.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Running away with the running game. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the movement on the ground, running back has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. This has been a demolition, a monumental beatdown. Time to just put the controller down and walk away. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And the offense takes time out to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with 11 seconds remaining. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. They'll try a pass here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He could go. The interception will end it, the final play of the ballgame.